The other night I was sprawled on my couch, phone in hand, telling myself I'd just check one notification before bed. Next thing I know, it's 2 a.m., my thumb's numb, and I've watched a raccoon steal pizza from a delivery guy. Twice. You know how it goes. One quick check turns into an hour lost to cat videos, memes, and that one friend who sends TikToks at 1 a.m. But then, something different happened. My phone hit me with a, "You've been scrolling for an hour" pop-up, as if my phone was judging me. And right after, an ad for a t-shirt made from recycled plastic bottles popped up. It wasn't flashy, just a regular person talking about how many bottles were saved from the ocean. Honestly, it felt more real than half the influencers I follow. I paused. A t-shirt made from trash helping the planet, started by a 22-year-old in their garage. Suddenly, I'm questioning my own closet and my life choices. Suddenly, my phone wasn't just distracting me, it was showing me a glimpse of the future. Or at least a future where I might finally buy a shirt that doesn't haunt me with guilt. This wasn't just about looking good, but doing good. And maybe getting roasted by your friends for being that eco person. It was a small thing, but it felt like a big shift. Like maybe my phone isn't just a black hole for my attention span. The story behind what we buy is now the headline, not the fine print. My group chat is basically a debate club for which brands are legit. Your generation wants to know, who made this? Was it ethical? What's the impact? And if not, we're not afraid to call it out. You're not just consumers, you're critics, creators, and conscience keepers. And sometimes, professional emailers to customer service. You don't wait for permission to change things. You just start. Petitions, polls, or even a meme war. See a problem? You start a movement, design a better product, or launch a viral hashtag. Or let's be real, a TikTok challenge. The world is changing because you're changing it. One recycled t-shirt, one viral video, one brave or hilarious conversation at a time. You demand more from brands and you hold them accountable. Sometimes with a protest, sometimes with a meme. The old way, make stuff, sell stuff, get rich, is fading. Sorry, not sorry, boomers. Now, it's about meaning, impact, and responsibility. And maybe a little bit of clout. You're rewriting the rules, and the world is taking notice. Even my grandma sent me an article about it. Even a simple t-shirt ad can spark a bigger conversation. Or a 10-minute voice note rant. That's the power of your generation. You turn group chats into group action. You're not just watching the future unfold, you're building it. Sometimes with cardboard and duct tape, and sometimes it starts with a single scroll. Or a screen time report that makes you question your life. The world is paying attention, and so am I. Even if my phone is still judging me. What makes Gen Z so different? What truly drives you, deep down? It's like you all came with a new operating system, Gen Z OS 1.0. First feature, radical transparency, not just with the world, but with yourselves. You grew up online, spotting fakes instantly, and demanding honesty from brands, leaders, and even your own circles. As one Gen Zer put it, "If I can't be real, what's the point?" You expect the truth, unfiltered, and you're changing everything from politics to pop culture by asking, what matters to me? What do I stand for? Next, a built-in sense of global community, fueled by shared passions and causes. Your group chats span continents, and you see global issues in real time, not just on the news. You're motivated by the idea that your voice can reach anywhere. Borders mean less. Connections and shared dreams mean more. Mental health? You talk about it openly, making it clear that mental health is health, no stigma, just real conversations. You're motivated to understand yourself, not just survive. This is a rebellion against the pressure to always be fine. You're passionate about self-discovery, and you know it's okay to ask for help. And you have a justice-seeking processor. Your motivation? Making the world fairer for everyone. You call out unfairness, race, gender, inequality, without hesitation. As one activist said, if not us, who? You ask, why are things this way? How can we make it better? You're driven by curiosity and a desire to leave your mark. It's not just idealism, it's practical, hands-on change. You turn your passions into action. You're not just pointing out problems, you're building solutions, driven by what excites you most. You're connected, honest, and unafraid to challenge the status quo. That's your secret sauce, and your motivation. You're not waiting for the world to change. You're changing it, fueled by your passions and sense of purpose. And you're just getting started. Here's a quick exercise. Pause for a moment and ask yourself, what motivates you? What are you passionate about? Write it down or share it with a friend. Your journey of self-discovery is just beginning. Let's talk TikTok. To some, it's just dances and memes, but it's so much more. TikTok is a global megaphone, and its dances and trends have become a new language. One person, one phone, one idea, millions reached instantly. A dance created in a bedroom can unite strangers across continents. Organizing protests, fact-checking politicians, raising money for causes, it all happens here, fast. Sometimes, a viral dance is the rallying cry. You've turned entertainment into activism, using memes and trends to drive real change. For many, joining a dance trend is a way to belong, to be seen, and to connect. It's not just about big movements, it's personal too. These trends help shape identity, giving people a voice and a sense of self. People share mental health stories, small businesses find audiences, and anyone can teach or learn in 60 seconds. Sometimes a dance is more than a dance, it's a lifeline. TikTok reflects your values, community, education, and action. Viral trends build bridges, spark conversations, and create global communities. You've made it a tool for change, not just distraction. The history of these trends is the history of your generation's voice, and the world is watching, because every dance, every trend, every story shapes who we are, together. For your generation, climate change isn't abstract, it's your reality. You're not waiting for leaders, you're leading the charge, online and offline. The global climate strike movement, led by young people, made the world listen. Like Maya, who rallied her town to ban single-use plastics, or Jamal, who started a rooftop garden at his school. You made climate change personal, about your future, your right to a livable planet. Every action, big or small, matters. But it's not just protests. It's cleanups, recycling, and sharing what you have. You're changing the economy with your choices. Thrifting is cool, sustainable brands are booming, and upcycling is a trend. Companies scramble to prove their green credentials, and refill stations are popping up everywhere. You vote with your wallet, supporting businesses that align with your values. Everyday actions, reusable cups, meatless Mondays, carpooling and public transit, biking, composting, and plant-based meals, add up to massive change. Did you know, if every Gen Z household composted, we could keep millions of tons of waste out of landfills each year? You know, individual actions and systemic change feed each other. Teaching others multiplies your impact. Your culture of sustainability creates political will for bigger policies. Every letter, every vote, every voice counts. You're proving everyone has a role in protecting our home. Plant a tree, build a pollinator garden, or organize a park cleanup. Every bit helps. It's not just about saving the planet, it's about shaping the future with innovation and creativity. You're making sustainability the norm. Refill, reuse, repair, repeat. And you're not stopping anytime soon. The world needs your energy, your ideas, and your hope. The planet is in better hands with you. So keep going. Share your story, inspire others, and remember, small steps, multiplied by millions, change everything. The old career path, school, job, retire, feels outdated to Gen Z. Today, work is being reimagined. You're the side hustle generation, redefining work and fulfillment. Remote jobs, gig work, and digital platforms are your new normal. It's not just about money, it's about passion, creativity, and control. Flexibility is key. You've seen job markets shift, so you build your own safety nets. Main gig, side business, freelance work. The gig economy is your playground. The internet is your launchpad. Remote work lets you choose where and how you work. Anyone can be a creator, brand, or entrepreneur with just a phone and an idea. You master digital marketing, build communities, and turn hobbies into income. This isn't a backup plan, it's the plan. You're designing careers that fit your lives, not the other way around. Even in traditional jobs, you demand flexibility, purpose, and work-life balance. Remote options are a must. You want meaning, not just a paycheck. Fulfillment comes from impact and growth. Companies are adapting to you, not the other way around. Employers know they need to offer more than just a salary. You're building a future of work that's flexible, creative, and human. The workplace is changing because you're changing it. You're not just working, you're inventing new ways to live. The future of work is yours to shape, and you're making it better for everyone.
Remote work lets me travel and still build my career. I feel more in control of my time and my future.
I love the gig economy. I can pick projects that excite me and learn new skills constantly.
For me, fulfillment means working with purpose. I want my job to matter, not just pay the bills.
Change can feel overwhelming, but every movement starts with one person. Your superpower? Attention. What you watch, share, and support matters. Take Maya, who started a petition for safer streets in her neighborhood and got city officials to listen. Get informed, but don't drown in information. Balance learning with self-care. Start local. Like Jordan, who began a mental health support group at their school. Small actions: cleaning a park, volunteering, voting. Create ripple effects. Register a neighbor to vote or help organize a local event. Local change builds confidence and community. Every meal delivered, every conversation started, matters. Use your voice and your wallet. Stand up for what you believe in and support those who do the same. Social media is your platform. Every conversation counts. Share your story, like Priya, who inspired hundreds to join a climate march. Spending money is a vote for the world you want. Choose brands that align with your values. Support small, sustainable businesses. It sends a message. Recommend your favorite local spot to friends. Every choice, no matter how small, adds up. Plant a tree, donate what you can, or simply turn off the lights. You don't need to be famous to make an impact. Your daily actions matter, like teaching a skill or helping a neighbor. The world changes when you decide to act. Don't underestimate your influence. Set one small goal this week, then do it. You're already making a dent. Here's a quick reflection. What's one thing you care about, and what's one step you can take this week? Write it down, share it, and take action. Keep going, you're the change. In 2026, the world is at a crossroads, and you, Gen Z, are leading the way. Every sunrise brings new opportunities, and you're not afraid to chase them. You've inherited big challenges, but you see them as calls to action. You turn obstacles into stepping stones, and setbacks into comebacks. Don't let anyone tell you you're too young or too idealistic. Your stories prove otherwise, like the teen who started a global recycling movement, or the student who built an app to connect volunteers with those in need. Your youth is your strength, your idealism your compass, and your phone's your tools for change. You're not just scrolling, you're mobilizing, educating, and inspiring. You have global empathy, tech fluency, and a hunger for justice. You lift each other up and celebrate every win, big or small. You're the planet's immune system, spotting problems and rushing to fix them. When the world needs hope, you deliver. There will be setbacks, but remember how far you've come. Every challenge is a lesson, every failure a chance to rise stronger. You've started movements, changed conversations, and transformed industries. Your courage inspires others to dream bigger. The world is your stage, the mic is in your hand. Your voice matters. Use it to spark change. Be bold, creative, and compassionate. Embrace every opportunity, and don't be afraid to fail forward. Be the generation that fixes what's broken. Lead with empathy, and let your actions echo for generations. Be the ancestors your great-grandchildren will celebrate. The world is waiting for your next move. Step up, speak out, and don't drop the mic. Your time is now. Go make history.